As you move down the tunnel, you see a thick door that seems to block another passage going to the north. The door is right here. On the wall next to the door, the word irony is in common is engraved. As you move closer to look at this somewhat out of place door, a voice suddenly resonates from the door itself. Hello, how are you?
Oh, I swear to God, if you're another mimic.
What? A mimic? No, of course not.
I'm doing well. How are you? You
Who's
appear to be a
talking
door.
right now?
Tara, don't be rude. This is the door in the wall that I'm talking to right now.
Yes, I am a door. I am doing well. Somewhat quiet around here lately, but other than that, being slightly lonely, but other than that, I'm fine.
Oh, well, quite good. Being a door, you must lead to great things.
With that, the door is silent for a moment and says, well, I would assume so. I would hope so. I mean, what is a door if it's not blocking away something great after all? Unfortunately, I have no idea, but I like that train of thought, though. Of course I am. Yes. Of course I'm hiding something great. Something behind me is well worth your time.
Pretty sure me and in character are just staring. So, are you open? Would you open for me? Like,
did you buy dinner first?
well, I was gonna say, how invasive is it if Rogar, does his lock picking?
As you ask that, he says, I would love to. Unfortunately, I have no idea how I open. What's a door if I can't open, after all?
A wall?
A wall, that seems less fun and not much of a life, really. I hope I'm not just a wall. I have hinges, surely I open.
How about a barricade?
A barricade, that's much more foreboding. I like the thought of that, but I still would like to open. I mean, barricades can be crossed, I suppose.
Trap, you're right.
We're talking to a door with having an existential crisis.
Yes.
It says irony
Yes,
on
yes.
the wall. I just want to know. You know what? I'm willing to bet he opens and there's just stone on the other side. Is that it, Havoc?
That'd be pretty fucked up if it was.
I know, I would fucking hate you.
Has he ever been open in the past?
As you asked that, I am standing right here, little girl. No, actually, I've never been opened. A few people have come down and tried to puzzle out how it is to open me, but no one's been able to figure it out. It's somewhat depressing, really.
You said you're standing there. Don't you mean you're more hanging around?
I mean, I suppose one could say that. I am on the hinges after all, but, standing, hanging, sitting, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter, because if you were standing, you'd be a wall.
The little girl has a point. Okay, yes, I am hanging here.
I'm gonna lean down to Tara and say, do you see anything on the other side of the door?
Tunnels are pretty limiting. I imagine the door is too.
I imagine if you moved forward, you'd be able to sense that there seems to be a passageway, though you can't see exactly where or what it leads to lying on the other side of the door.
Good.
It's not more rock.
That's a start, at least.
Well, what is the door made out of, Ignalia?
I'm made of iron, little girl. Can't you see?
No? That's why I asked.
Oh.
Is that why it's irony?
Oh. We're on to something.
Did you ask the door
Or are we
its
just
name?
overcomplicating it?
Did you ask the door its name?
I think you just did.
My name? I never thought about having a name before. What would be a good name, do you think?
Irony.
Irony, as he says that word.
Ignalia is impaled by 1,000,000 darts.
This large
Only to
iron
end my
and
suffering.
this large iron and obviously sentient door swings open. He says, "Aha! That's how. Ah, I like that name. That name is very nice. Thank you."
I had a feeling. This is a variant of a door I used once.
By accident, Stone Skull solves the riddle.
Truly, your intelligence is vast.
Yep, Stone Skull smart and Terra can see.
And I'm a very cold person.
Yep.
And I'm phenomenal.
And Steve is a rogue.
The iron, there's no bounds.
And in the wake of that burn,
One of these things
Ow.
is not like the
I'm gonna find a large rock to wedge and make sure the door can't close.
As you do so, the door says, "Oh, that's not necessary. I will remain open until you're ready to leave."
How do you
I'm just
know
making
that
sure
if
you
you've
don't
never been
close off
open
your
before?
potential.
With that, the door is silent for a moment. I suppose that's a good point. Yes, place that rock there. I will do my best not to close on you, but, you know, who knows?
Does it have hinges?
It does.
Listen, guys, I really want to take this door with us.
Can I take
We should
the door
take this
off the
door with
hinges?
us.
Carry
Looks
it
like
on
it'd
my back?
it'd be somewhat difficult to do so, but you might be able to manage it.
Oh my fucking Christ.
Difficult
Door.
for the Goliath.
Door, irony. What if I could turn you into a shield?
A shield?
Oh,
Huh.
Then
That
you'd
sounds-
really be protecting. You'd stay in between me and all danger.
And I would have something behind me that, I mean, you are great after all. You're the only ones that have been able to open me. That would be interesting. But how would I be turned into a door? Or into a shield, rather?
I don't
Well-
think it's going to be a comfortable experience for you.
All change is hard. We push through to get to the other side.
Make a persuasion check.
Also, I'm not mentioning the awful warlock that's probably going to have to do this.
Oh!
God damn it!
He says, I'm pleasant, you say. I'm not a big fan of pain, at least I don't think I am. It doesn't sound fun. I don't know if I'm going to not be a door anymore and become a shield if it's uncomfortable. I'm not sure if I want to partake in that.
Are you sure you can even feel pain? And as I say that, I'm going to knock on the door with my hammer just lightly.
As you do so, this loud kind of, not super loud, but the clang of metal on metal rings out across the chamber. And with that, the door says, I mean, I felt that. It didn't hurt. It was a very light tap, but I did feel it.
A light tap.
I don't know. I think he
That should be nothing.
kind of liked it. Try it again.
What, did I miss somebody?
No.
No, sorry.
You
I
are.
heard someone yell, so I wasn't listening for it.
Oh.
Yeah, as I say, well, would you be opposed to coming with us? You don't necessarily have to change.
Well, I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to it, but I have kind of grown attached to where I am right now.
No, those are just bolts, dear. We can undo them.
Oh, well, in that case, then no, I don't mind.
Steve, get on it. This is happening, you guys.
How are you going to carry a large door?
I'll carry it.
It's a door. It's not terribly heavy.
I'm gonna reach into my pouch and grab a piton and the hammer and hand it over to Steve to help him kind of knock the hinges loose on it.
The old flathead screwdriver method.
Mhm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
Yeah,
no one got
Steve.
the right tools.
As you're looking at the
Those
hinges
are the
of
right
this,
tools.
if you're looking at the hinges of this door, you see two large sets of them at the top and bottom of the door, holding it in place with large bolts. You'd be able to, do a sleight of hand check and see if you could knock them loose. With the first one, you move up with the pit and hammer that Stone Skull gave to you, and with one quick smack of the hammer against the pit, and the bolt flies out. The door immediately exclaims, "Oh, oh! Well, that was an interesting feeling.
Good, interesting, bad,
I'm
interesting.
It felt quite nice, actually.
suddenly not comfortable with this door.
Do it again."
Don't do it again.
Can I just insight this?
Are you inciting?
I don't know. I want to.
Are we kink shaming a door?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he enjoying this?
You don't even need to incite that. He enjoyed it.
I'm just saying, is he genuine?
He's like, do it again.
I think we should turn you into some chainmail because you are kinky.
Even by my standards, that was bad.
You don't know standards. Shut up. Get that hinge off.
Perfect.
So with another
this is
quick
gonna go
stroke, the hammer in the pit and going against the bottom bolt that's holding onto the hinge there, with another scream of just exhalation. Oh my goodness! The door slips, kind of hanging from the wall, slips down very quickly, a loud kind of dong as the metal strikes the stone floor beneath you. Says, that was an experience. Are there any more bolts there?
Are there?
They're not.
No, they're definitely not.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Maybe could you find those and put them back in?
Nope.
Perhaps later.
Oh.
There's plenty of ways. What we just did was just a very subdued version of what we proposed earlier.
Oh, is it? Well, I don't know if I'm ready for that, but well, I'm off the wall now.
When you have more experience, dear.
All right, I need somebody to make
Or
fan
do you
art
want to
of
quickly
Stone
go just
Skull
change your stream to
tying-
18 plus?
Yeah, I need to set this to adult real quick. Hold on, be right back. He ties the table to his back.
DM did not plan for 200, Trebek.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself right now.
Okay, so
You
there
should
is a...
give us talking things or flying little creatures or anything that we can take and stuff in a bag.
I'm going to take the hammer and pitten from Steve and put it into my pack and grab the rope and hand it to him and say, "I'll hold it up, just wrap the rope around me, it's fine."
You're going to tie it to the front of you.
No, he lifts it up and puts it on his back.
There's no way this thing will fit in the bag of holding, right?
Probably too big.
No, yeah, there's no way.
All right. Well, it's a thin door, or thinnish
like-
rather, but I imagine
yeah.
it's way too long.
Yeah, it's like 4 inches thick or so, but it's like 4 feet wide and then about 7 feet tall.
Okay, yeah.
So shorter than Stone Skull is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know, guys. I think we need to start building our own keep.
This door is now a shield on the back of Stone Skull until we get an actual shield made.